that's the upcoming dates. I wanted to talk about Kyler Murray and his situation, right? Obviously, a couple days before, or about a week ago, I guess now, the report came out that he had since deleted all of his pictures that associate him with the Arizona Cardinals organization, and also deleted the Arizona Cardinals from his bio. But upon further review, if you go and do a little bit of digging for yourself, you would see or realize that conveniently all the headlines that are leaking those reports left out the fact that he had also deleted everything else regarding his family or just all other walks of his life. His time at OU, his time at A&M, right? Everything was so. There's only 2 pictures left on his profile on Instagram. Lots of speculation. Maybe he's, you could say maybe he's rebranding. He's about to enter a new partnership with some sort of a, endorsement deal. Or you could say that now that he's just concluded his third year in the NFL, which means he is eligible for a contract extension, maybe it's some sort of tactic by he and his camp, his agency, to start to get the ball rolling and get things moving towards getting that long-term, that contract extension, right? So clearly it worked, right? Mission accomplished if you're Kyler's camp and trying to stir up the drama surrounding him and whether or not he's unhappy. We also have this report just, I think, 2 days ago as well, so more smoke, right, coming from the Kyler Murray fire from Chris Mortensen, who says the odd vibe between the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray is indeed alarming. Murray is described as self-centered, immature, and a finger pointer, per sources. Murray is frustrated with the franchise and was embarrassed by the playoff loss to the Rams and thinks he's been framed as the scapegoat. So lots to unpack there, but for me, the way I see it, this is more or less it's contract year jargon, right? This is what we see. It's a money-driven league, like most other things in this world, right? And so, money is the ruler. To me, it's Kyler and Arizona both just kind of jockeying for leverage as the negotiations heat up. So clearly there is some smoke there, but if you're wondering, what's going on and, is Kyler really going to leave Arizona? The answer is absolutely not. Quarterbacks just do not grow on trees these days, and especially in a league, the NFC, that is, when that no longer features Tom Brady, at least for now. He's still technically on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers roster. We'll see what happens with that. Aaron Rodgers potentially parting ways with Green Bay, who the latest reports are saying now that things between those two parties are as good as they've ever been. So that's something to watch. And then, obviously Russell Wilson, lots of high-powered quarterback names who may or may not be on the move from the NFC. So if you've got that quarterback, man, we talk about that a lot on this channel. It's something I'm passionate about. It is a highly controversial topic, right? It's just, what quarterback's worth it? What's the going rate? Who deserves what? All this nonsense, right? If you've got a guy that lock him up, because you never know when you're going to get that chance again. You could see yourself in a situation like the Browns did, going 18 some odd years without having a single quarterback start in consecutive seasons or whatever the crazy. It's hard to find guys that are talented enough to galvanize and lead an organization. So when you got the right one, you better pay him and you better give him what he wants so that you can move about your business and start just getting ready to field a football team around him, right? So the tricky part to that is, and I also wanted to mention this too, and this is my opinion, I don't necessarily love, I'll say, obviously, calling out players and, because I understand the challenge it is to be a professional athlete, to, be willing to put yourself out there, man in the arena style and open yourself to all the criticism and all the blame and all the heat, right? So it's not technically fair for, dumbasses like me to sit here in my chair and nitpick and finger point Kyler Murray. But I will say that if you're going to be a guy that's potentially asking for, somewhere in the $50 million per year range, you better also display that leadership that lets your teammates know around you that you've got it and you're gonna stay strong and hold it together between the ears, and not let your body language do all the talking for you when the crap hits the fan, right, for lack of a better term. So I feel like I see that far too often from Kyler Murray. I know he's still young, right, third year in the league. Got lots of time to mature, right? And the talent is obviously through the roof. So it's pretty obvious to I don't really have to sit here and talk you guys into why the Cardinals would be stupid to let him go. But again, I just think this is purely contract year jargon between team and player, and it's just they're all kind of trying to figure out the negotiations and gain their advantage by leaking information here and there to the media, and you get the drill.